Oh, what's going on, everybody? Z here. Welcome back to some more Windrose. Today, we got to build a base. I love my little base place, but you know what? I think it's time to actually build like a legit base. And yes, thank you, Dr. Glenn. I know you're trying to mix medicinal herbs and do stuff. Anyways, we are back and we're going to do some base building today. So, yeah, I'm excited. Now, keep in mind, this right here is the base, the only base that I've built. So, I'm not saying that we're making this big, huge, grand, perfect, amazing thing, but I have a few ideas that I want to make it a little bit nicer, and we're going to be building in a new location as well. So, without further ado, let's get ahead and let's get on into it. Now, one thing I do want to do here is we need to go shopping. Yes, so we're going to grab some gold. I'm also going to grab some insignias because I need to make sure that I'm the correct level. But there's some building pieces over here, I believe, at the people of Tortuga. Yes. And I believe we are able to build these pieces right here, like this type of structure. What is going on? I just heard cannon fire. Anyways, I believe we're able to build these kind of pieces here. That has like these tiles on the ground. We have these like, you know, this type of like stucco, plaster, or whatever kind of walls and stuff. And I kind of like that. So, yeah. I want to buy the plans for that as much as I can anyways. So we've got marble, plaster, and tile, the base set. Now this includes a stone foundation, marble floors, plastered walls, limestone walls, mahogany walls, triangle plastered walls, tile roof, elegant window, elegant door, stone stairs, pillars, mahogany. Okay, so basically basic stuff here. So I want to grab this for sure. Now that is 10 gold. But I believe I kind of want tile roof 13 degree, tile roof corners. So I believe the tile roof is that right there. And I'd like that as well. So I kind of want to get that. But as you can see, we need to be a level 3 for those. And then elegant stained glass doors. I kind of would like to get some of this stuff too. So I kind of need to be level 4, but like if we could get to 3, I'd like to get to level 3. So let's go see if we can get to level 3. If not, yeah, we probably can. I think we can get to level 3. So let me go ahead. Let's go to the bounty agent here.
Let's keep things running.
All right. So we need a total of 300 reputation points. So let's start with the 11 from there. And then let's see. What do we get from this? We get 104 there. And we need a total, we need like a total of 300. Okay. So let me see here. So, all right. So we are at 3 now. So let me go ahead. We're going to buy the other set. Now, I'm going to wait. I'm not going to hit level 4 yet. Level 4 is a little pricey. And I just don't know if we're going to need it. So let me go ahead and buy the tile roof extras. Also, this did have a... where was it at? Special facade walls as well. So it had a couple other things. Anyways, let's grab those. Grab our curios. Let's learn those. Now, let's take that back and let's see what we can do. If we're missing something, we can always come back. But yeah, like I said, I like this style. I think this is a little bit more, it's a little bit more refined than just like the wood stuff. And I think it's kind of fun. So there we go. Now, let's head back to our base. I want to see what some of this stuff requires as far as materials go, because we might need to, that might be a problem. So if we go to floors, okay, so here's our, a stone foundation. Wait a second. Okay, hold on a second. There was an update where they added 40 more building materials, and I don't know if this was part of the ones they added or if this is part of the stuff that I just got. I think so. Okay, good. This large wait, what does this look like? Oh, it's big. Oh, I was kind of hoping it was gonna be small. I was kind of hoping it was gonna be like that small tiled stuff that was in town. And then we've got those pieces there. Do we have like, okay, so we have these. Now this does require clay. So we are gonna have to go out and get some clay. Pillars and beams, windows and doors. Okay, so we actually do have these doors, which is great. Very excited to see that way. I really would like archways and stuff. You know what? We might just have to go. We might have to go do some more spending here. I think we might have to go spend some more gold. And we might just have to get to level 4 with them because I kind of want all of their base building pieces. Let me see. Do we have anything in our boat as well? So let's call the frigate about it. It's so great. Manage ship. Let me see. Okay, so we got some there. We got some there. We got some gold there. Okay, so let's take that over and we'll see if we can hit level 4 with the people of Tortuga. Maybe we can. Yeah, I was actually really hoping for this floor right here. This like little tile, like these little tiles, that's really what I wanted. And I didn't see that as an option. So like we have these bigger, large floor marble, large floor mahogany. Yeah, I don't see that on here. I really would like that. Pre-built decoration. Okay, let me go through. Let me look at these real quick. Let me see if that floor is on here anywhere. So we've got this one. This is columns and arches. I'm going to go ahead and get that one. That one might have some more stuff as well. It's not going to have these floors, though. I'm actually curious. I don't know if these floors are something we can get. I really like them, but I don't know that we can get those. Okay, so let me see. Pillars and beams. All right, so there's those. What about... Okay, here's the arches. Oh, great. This is... I wanted these arches because I want to be able to make these pass-throughs like this. So we can make like these little walls like that. Yeah. Oh, I like it. I like it. I'm actually going to take... There's going to be some inspiration from this place here. Because I like how some of this stuff looks. Okay, so there's that. Man, I really wanted that flooring though. Like that was specifically one of the things I wanted was this type of small cobble floor. But maybe it's yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. All right, so we're at the Buccaneers, and they actually have a couple of things. They have the clay and logs base set, which I'm not actually sure that I'm going to want specifically, but it has a type of floor. It has a type of foundation also. And I think having multiple types of foundations is going to be really nice. Weathered pillars and fences, and then reed roofs and clay walls. I don't know if I'm going to use those. The weathered pillars and fences, I don't think I'm going to use those either. So we'll grab those, and then let me kind of see what we got here. So we got another foundation. Oh, okay. All right. Actually, that could be kind of cool for something. And then we have these log pieces like that. Okay. And then here's the clay walls. And then log walls. Okay. All right. You know, not bad. Not bad. All right. So I think that's basically everyone, because that's smugglers there. That is these guys. That's People of Tortuga, which we just checked out. The Brethren of the Coast don't have anything. And actually, where's the smugglers?
Handle with care.
Okay, let's see. Do smugglers have anything? Let's see here. Stone and planks base set. Stone foundation. Stone block. Oh, there is some base set stuff. Okay, so I'm going to buy this one as well because, like I said, I like choices on my flooring. You know what I mean? Fountains and planters. Ooh, I like the fountains and planters. That sounds fun as well. Okay, anyways, enough of that. We're never going to get a base built if I don't actually go over here and do it. So let's head over. We're going to fill up our inventory and our ship inventory full of wonderful goodies, and we're going to go get some stuff going here. All right, so I'm going to stockpile up on the stone. We're going to need lots of stone here. We're going to need lots of wood. So I'm going to grab regular wood for now because I don't think we're going to need the fancy wood right away. And then I also need some clay, and we're going to need a bunch of nails because I want to go ahead and get like a little place so we can start storing stuff. So once we bring over resources, like we'll be good. Let me see here. Do I not have any nails? Because let me see. A regular storage crate is wood and nails. Okay, I have 39 nails somewhere. Where are my nails at? Here they are. Okay, so we got some nails there. Let me go ahead and make a few more. We're gonna need lots of storage. All right, we should be good there. I'm just gonna go ahead and deposit all this into my boat, and I'm just gonna grab basically as much as I can. You know, there's a good chance that I'm not gonna have enough logs for this. There's a good chance. All right, so it's actually about nighttime. Let's go ahead and sleep, get to a new day, and then we're gonna go start building. All right, it is a new day. Let's set forth. I've already put a fast travel over here. That's not even it. Here it is. Okay, I've already put a fast travel here because I knew obviously we're going to be coming over here doing things. So yeah, here's our island. Now, what's cool about this island is apparently everybody builds their base here. Okay, we found it during our travels. It's cool. It's an island within an island. So obviously, like, it's a little island surrounded by a bigger island. It's super cool. I mean, it's like the best base building spot. So we're here. We're going to build and we're going to have fun with it. Now, I'm going to go ahead and swap over some things. And basically, I kind of want to start, actually, you know what we should start with is calling in our boat. I'm going to try to call it in this side. There, okay. So I want to go ahead and start with a dock because I feel like that's probably where we need to start. We're going to work our way from the outside in. So let me go with floors, this guy. And let me see here. Okay, so this is the grid. I want to try to stay on the grid as much as I can. Okay, so that'll work. I think let's start... Let's start here. And then I'm going to go ahead and let's bring it out this way. All right, so that's a good start. And then let's go ahead and bring it out that way because obviously, obviously we need to get our boats on this. Is that enough? How far are we out? Oh, that's pretty far. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. All right, so we got basically this little U-dock right here. That'll work for now. It doesn't look super fancy, but we'll make it better. So that'll work for now. And then I want to bring this over just a hair more this way. All right, I like that. And I'm actually thinking maybe we go ahead and bring this one out this way. So we kind of have a dock going in a different direction a little bit. Like that. Man, that's like way out there. It's cool though. It's cool. I like it. I like it. All right. So there's like our docks. I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and clear this stuff out of here real fast. Okay, so that looks pretty decent for the docks. Now, we want to transition into like the actual area of our town here a little bit. So let me see what we've got as far as... I need to go ahead and set up my warehouse. Basically everything that we're going to store everything at. So this will click into that. What does this foundation look like though? Ooh. Oh, I like that. Oh, I actually really like that. I think that'll work. Okay. Yeah, I actually really like that. It looks pretty good. Okay. Now, like I said, I really need to do my warehouse next. Let me get my flagship over here. Let me see. Can I pull? Yes, I can. All right. Let me pull some of this stuff out of here. All right. There we go. We got this little foundation here. Now, I took this as far as I could go this way without it starting to interfere with the land here. We could mess with the land, but I'm going to kind of try to move with the land because I feel like it looks a little bit more natural when you do that. If you just have like a big, huge, flat, open area, it doesn't look super natural. So let me go ahead and let me see what we've got going on from here because I have an idea of what I want to place in here. I'm thinking I want to place my little merchants. So actually, do I have those with me? I don't. I want to place my merchant people in here, the people we can buy and sell from, because like on the dock, I mean, that's where they would be, right? To buy and sell stuff. But let's see what our arches look like here, because we do have... Where is it at? Is that under... Was it doors and walls? Yeah, okay, perfect. These arches. So that's not big enough. Why is... Oh, okay, so these are actually... These are not the same size as a normal foundation. Okay, hold on. Let me see here. You know what? I think we're going to go with a pillar on this one, actually. Okay, so there's our pillars. Those are all equally spaced, and they look like that. Okay, cool. That looks good. Now, how high do we need this to go? Because we're going to need some, like, regular walls. So what kind of walls do I want to use? I want to use those ones that we have at... Let's see. That doesn't look like... I mean, those actually look kind of nice. It doesn't look finished on the front, though. You know what I mean? It looks like we need to kind of finish something on the front, but I need to get, like, a basic structure going. Oh, yeah, because, like, we could do that. Oh, that looks so good. Okay. All right, so we're going to use those. We'll use those walls. Those walls look pretty good. Let me see. Where is our walls? I'm trying to remember where everything's at here. So I'm using these. We could also use this. Or this. Now, I don't have a ton of clay with me, so if I could use stone, I think stone will be ideal for me. Yeah, I like that. I think that looks pretty good. And I'm kind of thinking about leaving this corner open right here, so it kind of looks a certain way. I don't really want just like this big box right here, though. Okay, so that's kind of what we came up with. Like I said, I think my main storage is actually going to be right here. That's kind of why I didn't put windows or anything right here, because I'm thinking... that our main storage crate system is actually going to go like right in here like this. That's kind of what I'm thinking. And then we're going to stack like these on here. Now we could go 3 high. But if I go 3 high, I'm really going to lose stuff. So I'm thinking if we just do something like that, I think that'll work out. And then we're going to put our, let's see, crafting utilities. We're going to put these guys. These guys are going to be like in the middle here. So basically they're going to be kind of like hanging out here. We can buy stuff from them. But this is where I'm going to have like most of my storage so we can store stuff. Now, beyond this, Like, obviously, this is going to be where they sell stuff. We'll decorate this to be a little market area. But beyond that, we're going to need a couple other things. So we're going to have like a big open area. And then we're going to have like a little house area for ourselves. We're going to make a little bunkhouse thing, I think. Everybody's been saying a bunkhouse for all the workers. So I think this is going to turn into like a kind of a courtyard area. I really don't like this giant wall here, but I think once we put a roof on it and finish it off and put some stuff in here, I think it'll look okay. And it'll make sense. So let's see what we have as far as the flooring for this. Okay. So like I said, I kind of want a courtyard area. Now, do I put this on top of this? Or do we use this as this? It almost seems as though we use this as this. Okay, cool. Yeah, and that, see, you know what? That actually looks really good. I like that. Yeah, I think that's going to look good. Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and put this giant, I'm going to fill this in right here with this. All right, so here's like our little courtyard area. I think it actually needs to go out this way a little bit further. And then I'm actually thinking maybe some of our crafting stations will kind of go like up in here, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll figure it out. We're just gonna start placing stuff and see where it goes. I think I need to start bringing stuff over though, because I'm starting to run out of like. So there's wood, but like I'm starting to kind of run out of stuff. So maybe let's see. Can I grab my flagship from here? Oh, I can. Oh, this is fantastic. I'm also trying to use as much stone as I can because, well, guess what? I have a lot of stone. Oh, you know, I just realized we don't have a bonfire. I never made a bonfire. Like, that's kind of a big deal. Oh, yeah, and actually, I don't have access to my wood. We probably need that. So let's get this going. Oh, you know what? This is going to be one of those things we need to put centralized for now. So we'll just set that. What do we need for this? I need animal fat. Oh, we'll set this right here. Okay, there we go. All right, now I can access my storage. I was like, why don't I have access to my storage yet? No, that's because I didn't have a bonfire down. All right, you know what? We're going to deal with this little corner here because the land is starting to go up. So let's chop these trees out of here. And then I think we're going to put a little, this might be where we have our little bunkhouse thing. So what do we have as far as stairs? Okay, so we've got weathered, we've got stone. I think stone is probably going to be our best bet here. So if we just go like this, is one going to be high enough? One is not going to be high enough. So we'll go like that. Oh man, two might not be high enough. Okay, three would be. I don't like the looks of these stairs though. I'm going to tell you that right now. This does not look good. So let's do this. Let's just do the stairs up here. And then let's say we want, this is going to be an interior floor. What would we want as interior? Maybe this like nice mahogany looking stuff. That'd be good. Let's do this. We'll put, oh, you know what? Actually, let's do one more stair. Let's keep it 2 foundations wide. I think that'll keep things looking nice. Yeah, 2 foundations wide. That's perfect. And then this will be our little outside area. And then let's see. Let's go into doors. This. Why is this not? Why is this not exactly 2 foundations wide? That is so weird. Why is it? It's like 2.5. No, it's like 2 stairs wide. I don't know. We'll throw it right there, I guess. Okay, so there's like our entryway. I don't know if I like that. I don't know. We'll see. I think we can make it look like something here. So I think what we'll do is we will use our floors. We'll continue using these same floors here. And then we're going to go something like this. All right, we'll do something like that. And then I think we could probably get a wall in here to finish this off so it doesn't look so crazy. Let's see. Wall. We'll go with this one. Okay, we should be able to do that. And then we should be able to just go across here like this. We'll grab these smaller pieces. And then we go there like this. Okay. So basically that gives us this little thing right here. And then this could be an outside area or it could be an inside area. I don't know, but I like that. We're kind of like doing the facade first. We're going to do the outside, like the fronts, and then we'll kind of like, we'll finish off the back. Where's the meme of Homer Simpson with with everything clipped back? That's kind of what we're going to do here. But what I'm thinking, oh, I like those. Oh, these stone panels look really nice. You know what? I'm thinking. Unfortunately, that doesn't match the door, though. That doesn't really match that door. You know what, though? It might actually look good if it was a kind of an accenty thing. Do we have a half-sized one? We don't have a half-sized one, do we? All right, where's our windows? So, double side windows. Can we put these on a half size? Let's see here. If we go to floors and walls, let's say we grab... Oh, we do have this one. So if we grab that there, and then we grab ourselves a window, we do like this one. Can we put this here? Is that much? Is that too much? Maybe, kind of. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll let her flow. We'll see. Okay, then where's my roofs? Where's my roof pieces? We have like, wait, hold on, decoration. There's a canopy or something, right? Canopies. Okay. Oh man, none of those canopies look really good. Okay, so we're gonna go roof pieces instead. This little thing. Oh, I need clay. Oh, we're gonna have to go get a bunch of clay because we're gonna use clay roofs. Without a doubt. Like that's absolutely gonna be what we use because those are gonna look the best. Maybe we'll just go ahead and finish it off with these up there for now. Okay. And then we'll just put that one there like that. Okay, cool. Yay. Okay, hold on. Can we just, we got to do one thing. Let's see. Can we just like do this little fence? Ah, I need rope. Darn. Oh, and a handrail. Well, that's kind of cool. It's kind of fun. I like that. All right. Anyways, there's like the beginning of our bunkhouse. Okay, so that's going to be a house for like our friends to stay at or something. I don't know. We'll decorate the walls and we'll make it look better. I guess this is a pirate compound, right? Yes. Now, actually, what's kind of neat about this is because we have this like this, we could even have a, like if I grabbed, let's see, some stairs, like we could easily throw some stairs here. Like that, and we could actually have a second story. Oh my gosh. We could have a second story above this. We could have a second story utilizing this top part right here. Oh man. Okay. We'll worry about that later. All right. So there's like the beginning of something. I really like those walls like that. That might be too many windows though. I think these outside windows, I think it's too much. I think 2 is enough. So I'm gonna place these back at like right here, like that. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that looks a little bit better. I feel like the other ones it was too much. Okay. All right. Now, let's get these pillars kind of like topped off here. We are going to need clay. I'm gonna have to go get clay because we're gonna have to start putting the roof on this thing so we can kind of see what it looks like finished. But I'm gonna go ahead and grab some pillars here. We're gonna go like this. I don't know how high these are gonna be right now, so we're just gonna put these like this temporarily. Uh-oh. Am I seriously? There's no way I'm almost out of stone. Oh my gosh. Oh dear. I think I have more stone back home. This is why we need to bring everything over. Man, if I run out of stone, I'm gonna be so bad. I've had so much stone. Oh, for so long. Okay, we have all of this stone. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh, I am actually... Oh, I'm almost out of stone. You know what though? We can start deconstructing this base and moving it over. Actually, you know what we should do? Maybe I should just go ahead and just start making the storages and moving the entire base over there. That might actually be the thing to do. We might just move everything over there because we're not crafting anything right now anyways. Okay, so I got almost all of my storage is cleared out. The only ones I have left are these ones right here, which have like the nicer stuff in it. So I'm going to go ahead and start deconstructing all of this stuff here. So I'm going to just go ahead and kind of like start taking this stuff out, and then we'll just throw these back, like throw these in the other place. And yeah, that's kind of the plan here. So I'm going to try to keep an eye on my inventory. I don't like when stuff starts falling on the floor everywhere. So, okay. All right. Stuff's starting to fall out now. I want to make sure we're good. All right. Anything else can stack? Yes, a couple things in. All right. So let me grab that. Look at that. It's already all gone. It's so sad. Oh, it's crazy. It's so sad to see it all going. But you know what? It's going to be exciting because we're placing it somewhere new. Also, the large frigate is coming in absolutely clutch right now, because it basically gives me another 52 storage slots worth of stuff I can just suck up and put over here. I'm gonna go ahead and harvest all my farm stuff too, and then we need to deconstruct the field plots, because we're obviously gonna be planting our field somewhere else now. All right, so I think that's basically it here. Oh, hold on, we'll take the chandelier. That's basically it here. Other than the structure itself, that's kind of it. So let's go ahead and sleep till day. And I guess it's time to actually put some work in at the other place and get some stuff actually built. All right, here's our barren area. This is, oh, so the name of the town is Torthriga because Tortuga is, well, it got destroyed. So this is Torthriga. I thought it would work out just fantastically. So, okay, well, yeah, I guess we need to build some things here. Let me finish clearing my inventory. We'll drop everything off. And yeah, we're gonna get all this going. All right, we got stone again. Very nice. I was a little worried. The fact that we ran out of stone, I was like, are you serious? We're already out of stone? That would have been terrible. Now, we have, let me see, where's my roofs at? So I think this roof tile, I'm thinking we're gonna go like this. Like that. And have it sticking out like that. So it's kind of like a, actually, I don't know about that. It feels like that feels kind of low. I mean, maybe not. It feels kind of low, doesn't it? It seems a little low. That seems much better. I like that better. That'll work. So we're going to place those all the way down here. Now, I'm going to need some clay. I'm not going to have enough clay for all this. I know I'm not going to have enough clay for it. But we can go ahead and kind of get it set up. We'll go farm some clay here shortly. But I want to just kind of get an idea of what that's going to look like. So, like I said, it's going to go out to like right there. Yeah, that's kind of... I don't like that it's like ending right over this. I kind of actually... This needs to be a main walkway. But it needs to be a main covered walkway. Okay, so I made this little arch like this. I use these two arch pieces and then I use these pillars. That looks a little bit better. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. And then what we'll do is we'll actually throw the docks. Let me see, where's our dock material at? We'll throw these like this. So we'll throw that on the outside there. And then basically... this will be the edge of the building, but so like the main walkway kind of comes in here. Yeah, I like that. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. I like that. Perfect. Okay. I was like, man, I don't know. There was something about it. I just did not like how it was coming together. So, and then what we'll do is we'll do one like right there and there. But yeah, that kind of gives us like this main walkway appearance right here. And I mean, shoot, I guess we could even, if we wanted to, we could even do the same thing on all of these, like this. I mean, it kind of gives it a more finished appearance. Oh, man, that does look nice. And then we'll probably go ahead and do the same thing on these. That's like a half size. What the heck happened there? How did I do that? Okay, like that. And then there's probably a beam that goes across. Yeah, like this. Oh, I like that. That's cool. I really, oh, this is going to come together very nicely. I like it. Okay. So I'm doing little bits and pieces like this because I'm like, it's going to all come together, but I'm just trying to get, okay, this is what we're going to do here. This is what we're going to do here. So I like that. That works. I'm just trying to figure it out before we start running out of materials, because I think we're going to run out of materials, and I think that's going to be a problem for me. So I'm going to play with this right here. I like this. This is okay. This is all right. I like this double level thing, but I don't like what we're turning into. So I'm going to play with these stairs. We did have some like angled stairs. I want to kind of see what I can do with these. Okay, so this is kind of what I have for the stairs here. So we have this corner. Wasn't kind of sure how I wanted to do this. I didn't know if I wanted to do stairs up here, because if we just did a wall all the way down, I feel like it was going to be a little too much cut, like too much cut out, you know. So we did that. I mean, I could put like a flat in right here and like another wall. That actually might be kind of neat. And then what we could do is we could actually throw decorations there. But basically, we built this area up here. So I'm thinking we're gonna have another level. Oh my gosh, there's clay literally right here. Oh, I'm gonna harvest all of this. Oh my gosh, I need this clay. All right, so small distraction aside. So we kind of have different areas that we're going to need. So we need like, you know, main crafting area. So we're going to need like the different crafting things, but I want to try to have the crafting things like all together. So like the workbench items together, the cooking items together, the armor, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So armor and clothes could probably go right next to, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we'll leave them all separate. So I want to have little areas for all of these different things. And that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. So obviously merchants are going to be out here. Merchants and our main storage is going to be like in this area here. So was there anything else? So merchants and then main storage and then, yeah, no, this is just going to be storage. This is basically like a warehouse, if you will. Now, beyond that, I feel like I said, we're going to have like a crew quarters in here and like beds and stuff like that all in this area. So we could do cooking. We should do, we should have an area for like smelting and stuff. I'm actually kind of thinking maybe the smelting could go in right here. Let me see how the foundations are going to look in here and how far we can go in before we, see, I don't like that. Okay. So, I mean, I guess we could go up by 1 and that would give us a lot more area here. Let me see how this looks. So, I mean, that kind of works right there. So we could do our smelting stuff maybe all up in here. I mean, that's not bad. Do we have enough room to go on another one, though? Because, I mean, it works. It works. It's a little smaller, though. But, see, we'd have to go work into the ground right here. I don't really want to do that. Let me see. What if we just make it not, like, symmetrical? I mean, that's not terrible. Let's see. Let's get our crafting utilities now. So refining, we obviously need the charcoal kiln, the large smelter. We don't need multiple smelters. I don't really think there's a need for multiple smelters. So if we just have like this guy here, right? Because that's like our big deal. And then we need the kiln. We could have that one on this side here, like that. And then we don't need this. Is that really all we need for smelting, though? Like, that's it, huh? I feel like the anvil should go up here. I'm just saying, like, I feel like this is a great place for an anvil. Oh, you know what? This actually would probably be a great place for the personal weapons as well and the bellows. So, like, we could have those like that. And then our personal weapon crafting thing could be, like, right here. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. And then we could even have a little special storage right here for like raw materials and ingots and stuff like that, but we'll figure that out. Okay, actually, I really like that. That doesn't look too bad. It needs to be finished off, so we need to kind of have some kind of wall behind it. Also, I need to figure out what the heck is going up here and where this is going. So let's get some walls. Now, do we just stick with the same wall we have everywhere else? Or do we start mixing it up? I'm kind of thinking we keep the same walls. So basically we build that out like that. And then we can get our floor tiles. Uh-oh, we are 1 off. That's all right, we can do that. And then we can bring these out like that. Okay, all right, not bad, not bad. What do we have for fencing? Man, I really don't have a whole lot for fencing, do I? Because I was thinking we could do something like this. But like we're getting into the decoration, which like this part I should do later. But like I like how that looks. We could throw a roof over over this and get that looking nice. Okay, that works good. So there's our smelting area and our armor craft or weapon crafting, right? Yes, that's where weapon crafting. So we just need to throw we need the shipwrights workshop. Actually, let's go ahead and put that out here. This is a thing that needs to be out here. I feel like this just belongs on the dock. However, I think this also has to be covered by a roof. So actually, we could throw it there like that. That doesn't work like that. It's kind of like the cannons are cutting into that. How's that? Is that better? Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. That doesn't look good, though. That doesn't look good. I don't like that. You know what? Actually, this might be a good candidate to go over here. Like that. Yeah, that kind of gives me something to do with this corner, too. Also, I don't know about that wall sticking out right there. But anyways. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, all right. I like it. Oh, also, you know what? We actually have our merchants. So let's grab those. So natural resource merchant. Where do we want these? How do we want you guys set up? I'm thinking kind of something like this. Just something like that. You know, they're kind of here doing their thing. We'll decorate around them, you know, make it feel a little bit more lively so they're not just like out in the middle of Nowheresville, but I think that'll work just fine. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work fine. Okay. So we've got our little smithing area. That's all fine and dandy. I'm thinking, what do we need in here? Maybe this is where we put food. Maybe we do some, where's our food stuff at? Maybe we go ahead and do our cooking, like right in here against this wall. We'll put, you know, we'll put some coverage over this. And this is just like the cooking spot. I'm just saying, it's not terrible. And we could do this in. We can make it look nice. This fire's probably going to move a little bit. Yeah, that doesn't look terrible. It looks out of place right now, but I think we can decorate, put some walls and some like little coverage and stuff like that. I think it'll look in place eventually. So we've also got the workbench, which is like, we use it all the time. So I'm thinking the workbench needs to go like very front and center, easy to access. And then upgrades for that. So we've got a sawmill. And we got a toolbox. The toolbox, purely decorative. I guess the sawmill could go in there. It could go like that. Kind of gives us something to place there, but the toolbox, ooh, you know what? Actually, this could be a good decorative item for those guys because it looks like it's kind of part of them, but it's not. We know it's not, but it is kind of. And then what else do we have? I'm trying to get my stations kind of figured out. So the workbench, that stuff's out. The cooking stuff is out. Armor and clothes. Now, armor and clothes is actually going to go hand in hand with the, I think, jewelry and like the tanning and stuff like that. So we've got the millstone. Actually, the millstone is would the millstone be a good thing up here? No. Maybe the millstone would be a good candidate for cooking area. Because I mean, we use it to make cornmeal and stuff. Maybe we'll do that. Okay, this spot right here. We need something in here. This is where like our tailoring and like all of that needs to go. Something needs that needs to go in here. Now for our tailor area, I set out this because this is going to be like our interior floor stuff. And I think the tailor is going to be more of an interior kind of building. So I put this like this, kind of followed the line of the sand here. But I'm trying to figure out how I want to, because I think what I want to do is I need an interior wall. So I need something like, we need like a warm interior wall. You know what I mean? It's like maybe, oh, this might actually be it right here. Okay, so hold on. If I do that. Okay, I think this is going to be the interior wall, but I have an idea here. So I needed to go up just a hair. And so what I'm thinking is maybe we just have 2 tiers inside this one building, right? It's like a tailor shop, kind of an odd place with odd things. So like there could possibly be another little area that was like raised within the shop. And then what we could do is we can have some stairs in here. We could just have some, those are pier stairs. Do we not have like mahogany? Do we have I mean, like this would work fantastically if it was wood. What about this? Weathered log stairs? I'm actually thinking these pier stairs might be like the best, like that. Yeah, that might work. Okay. And then what stations do we need in here? So, like I said, armor and clothing. So here's like our main armor and clothing place. Oh, of course it can't just rotate half. Do we have a Snapping, rotation angle. Can we do 15? Perfect. All right, so we're going to do 15. So there's our main little crafting area. And then what else do we have? So that's armor and clothing. These are decorative. Personal weapons. We already have that over there. Alchemy. Should we throw alchemy in here too? I don't know if alchemy should go in here. So we'll throw jewelry right here. And then we also have... Was that it? We have the tanning rack and the spinning rack. The tanning one needs to go outside because that's kind of an outside thing. The spinning thing could probably... I don't have enough rope. I need more rope. Hold on. Let's go make some rope. It's because I used it to make the rope fence right there. All right. So let's get this in here. Oh, actually, this could go up here. Or should we just leave it so... I feel like we should put it up here. We should totally put it up here. Let's put it like right... We'll put that right there. And then the tanning... I mean, I guess we could have the tanning rack up here too. Like that. Enchanting table. Should we throw the enchanting table up here? No, the enchanting table is going to be alchemy. We're going to throw that with alchemy stuff. So I think that's all... Oh, we need the additional jewelry stuff as well. So, like, we'll throw that there. And then what else do we have? So, jewelry, we've got those two. We need the shoe thing. And then we need the like a materials thing. Actually, the materials thing we could put right here. Do I like that against that thing like that? Not really. No, I don't. Okay, let's do this. Let's put the shoe thing right in here. And then let's put the materials rack like right here. Okay, that works. Now, let's get some walls in here because the walls are what's going to make this place look odd, I have a feeling. So, we're going to go with the large mahogany. The large mahogany. So, we'll place that there. And then we'll place that there. Okay, so we have a half thing over there. I'm actually thinking... Yeah, that'll work. That'll be fine. Okay, and then we'll place these like this. And then we're going to have to place another one because we're going to have to have a ceiling in here. Okay, so there's that. Now, it's really, really dark in here. And we need to have this, like, walled off. So let's go ahead and put a wall, like, right there. And then, do we want a door on this? I feel like we probably need an actual door. This needs to be, like, an interior place. So we've got double doors. Well, we've got these double doors. So we could put one there. And then we could also put one, like, right there. That'll probably work. That'll work. I like that. Ooh, ooh. These windows have glass in them. Oh, I like that. Okay, so I kind of like how that's looking. It's not looking too bad. Do we need more windows? I like the glass ones. Can we mix and match, though? Can we do, like, glass and not glass? So, like, if I wanted to do some regular... that doesn't look right, does it? Nope. Nope. Does not look good. I'm worried by having too much of the same walls. It's going to look too samey, but I guess we could always make it look fancier later. Okay, so there's our little tailor shop. Now, because the tailor shop's right there, right next to the stone stuff, we're going to have a wall right there because you can't have this. You can't have all this heat right up to this wood wall. You know what I mean? Like, you just can't do it. So we'll put a little bit of a divider there. And then we'll just toss that in there. That doesn't look good. We'll figure that out, though. And then we'll go ahead and open these doors. And let's open these windows out. That gives us a little bit more dimensions on the outside. Yes, yeah, I like that. Oh, this is gonna be super cool. I'm liking this. That place is cool. That's actually like our first finished, well, semi-finished interior of this. There's nothing here. It's like, oh, what's in here? Okay, never mind. It's just funny though. Okay. So there's that area. Now, that covers a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, and like decorations, obviously we're gonna have like decorations for sure. Now, what do we have as far as utility and crafting stuff? So that's all done. Alchemy, okay. So we need to do some alchemy stuff somewhere. You know, alchemy might be good right here. What does our alchemy stuff look like? So alchemy, we've got this little guy right here. That kind of sticks a little further out though, doesn't it? All right, so I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, so we're gonna decorate it. It's gonna break up, you know, the lines, the monotony, but like it's a lot of rectangles and squares and stuff like that. I understand that. So what I'm actually thinking is about moving this stuff. Man, we kind of need the wall in order to do some of this stuff. Okay, I was thinking about moving that stuff because we need to do the alchemy. I was thinking about throwing the alchemy up here in this corner. That might actually not be too bad. Let me see what the alchemy stuff actually looks like here. So we're gonna need like this fancy looking table here. So like we could place this, so like that, and then what other alchemy stuff? So we have a little stove and a pot. That could go there. This little alchemy set here, not enough resources. What am I missing? Ironware and then crocodile hide piece. Where's all my crocodile hide pieces? How do I not have any of those? I don't understand how I don't have any crocodile hide. Did I build something with it? Is it on the flagship? No, it's not. Interesting. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we're going to have to build that. Okay, so I was thinking about kind of building that right here. That actually wouldn't be too bad. So, okay, all right. That looks pretty good. Now, we need... we got to get this building here. So what is this building actually going to look like? That is a good question. I actually don't know here. So when you walk in, obviously we're going to switch to this. Okay, let's see. We're going to switch to this type of flooring here. All right, so we've got that. There's this area here. And then what I'm thinking is we'll go ahead and go out this way. And I'm thinking we'll go ahead and bring another entrance right here, just like another set of stairs. So let me see. We're just going to stair pieces in here. We'll do this. And we'll see how far we actually have to go up here. So, okay, so we're going to have to take out those. Put that in there like that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine with me. That works. And then what we'll do is that. And then actually, we're going to redo this a little bit. We're going to get rid of those. We're going to swap to these because these are like our exterior tiles. And this is like interior stuff. And then this building doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be like this gigantic thing. And I don't want it to be because I was like, realistically, you know, it wouldn't be that big. All right, so I want to throw some walls in like this. We'll do that. And then let's see, floors and walls. Let's go ahead and bring this out like that. And then we can't do another one. Can we do something else? What if we did... That almost looks right. Oh, that actually looks... That almost looks right. You know what? Actually, here, let's do this instead. Let's just swap to the stone. We'll just swap to that. Yeah, I feel like that looks a little bit better. Okay. Now, this is our building. And then, let's see here. It's going to come in here. We're going to bring it in here. Are we going to have stairs going up? Do we just have bed in here? This might be something that evolves with us, but we got to get something laid out. So we could throw a couple windows right there. Let's see. Let's get some more wall pieces in here. We'll kind of tidy this up like that, like this. Open those. Oh. No, I want you to open from the other way. Oh, I want those to open out. I got to get those to open out. I don't want them to open in. They got to go out. Okay, is that out? No! Curse you! There, how about that? There we go. Okay, good. We want them to open outwards. Perfect. And I guess we could have the doors open out too. That looks a little bit nicer. All right. So there's that. Yeah, you know what? Let's wall this in and let's kind of see what we're working with here. Now, I am using mahogany on the interior here. I know it's not exactly the same, but I don't know. Something about these out-facing walls. You know what? I actually don't know if I like that. So I tried something here. Let me see. How does that look? That actually doesn't look too bad. Okay. So the reason I'm using this wall is because it matches this door. Because, like, part of this door is the same material as this wall. So, like, that's kind of why I wanted to use that. But actually switching to a small mahogany piece right there kind of blends it in a little bit better. So that way it's not going from one flat material to the other. Yeah, that looks all right. We can deal with that. I can deal with that. Plus, once we like decorate it up and stuff, it'll be fine. All right, so here's our interior area. I don't feel like that's too bad. We got a little building there. There'll be a building here. There's going to be a roof over this. Well, at least this. There's at least going to be a roof over this. Actually, what we might do is we might actually move this back a little bit and have a roof over there. Because we have to have roofs over a lot of this stuff. Now, looking at our roof pieces. So, we are going to need... Let's see, we're going to need like this end cap thing here. Man, getting up there is going to be a trick. Oh, I guess that works. Okay, so there's the little bit of... There's a roof on the outside. Let's see, how does that look? That doesn't look too bad. Not too shabby. So, I guess we just continue on. Interesting. How are we supposed to go off of those? I just realized this is going to be a little interesting. Am I supposed to like only go up by one? You know what? We're gonna go look. I need inspiration on how to do this roof because I don't know how this roof is gonna go together.
The sea's rough these days.
Okay, how do these roofs look? Okay, what did you guys do? they're up high enough where I can't actually tell. What do the tops of these roofs look like? Come on, guys, show me what's up there.
Lost. My whole life is...
It looks like they only go up by like... Huh.
It'll be hard without our governor.
Interesting. All right, well, let me go figure it out. I mean, I guess we just put more corners in, like this, and just kind of work our way up, right? Is that... You know what? That's what we do. Man, I was struggling there for a minute. I was like, I don't understand how I'm supposed to do this. Yeah, there we go. All right. It's easy peasy. Then we just use these. Look at that. Okay, that one. That one's... Oh, hold on. No, that's because that's supposed to be this one. There we go. And then this one goes here. Like that. Yeah, look at us go. Okay, so... Now we probably put like a cap on here, right? Maybe. Oh, geez. Okay, so there's those. What am I supposed to do with this? This part right here? You know, I just realized I didn't realize that there was walls that had the piece already on it. Oh, man. I didn't even think about those walls. That's actually kind of handy. You know, I think I'm just going to put a floor there. To be honest, I think just a floor. Oh, that looks terrible. That looks just awful in every way. What about this? Actually, that doesn't look terrible. There's a little bit of a light there, though. You know what, though? There's a little bit of light everywhere over here. So, you know what? That'll be good enough for now. It looks good for the most part. Okay, cool. So there's like a structure. Now, obviously, we're gonna need windows in here. So let me crack some holes in this place. Okay, so there's some windows. And then I think we're just gonna throw a few beds in here and stuff like that. We're gonna leave I'm gonna leave the inside a little bit basic for now. Yeah, I mean that works. I mean, that kind of works. And then I mean I need to do something here. Like obviously we can't just have this. This looks atrocious. So like we have to have something here to kind of finish it off. Uh-oh, there sounds like there's an evil dodo. Go away, dodo. You know what? I kind of feel like this might be a good thing for this. Let me see here. I feel like that might be a good Yeah, we'll go with that. You know what, though? I don't know. Yeah, I kind of wanted to stick with the same wall that I already have. Yeah, we're just going to stick with the same wall that we already have. Because it kind of looks like a foundation-y block anyways. And then, like, I need to tie those up. Okay, yeah, all kinds of wonderful things. Perfect. That works. And actually, let's throw a little bit of decoration in here. Let's get some lighting. I feel like that's probably, like, the biggest thing here. Actually, we have this chandelier. Let's throw one of these in here. Let's throw it, like, right there. All right, that's not centered. How about right there? Yeah! Oh, that's terrible. Never mind. Okay, we'll put that there. And then we'll throw in a couple of these. We'll put one, like... The problem is if we put it way up in the peak, it doesn't give off very much light. Yeah, that'll work. There. See? Beautiful area. All right, now let me get a bed. Oh, we have got fancy beds. I mean, obviously, we need a fancy bed. I mean, people are going to be sleeping in it, though. So, let's see. That will be my bed. And then everybody else... I feel like we just at least need to make, like, a regular bed. You know what I mean? Like, hunting bed for everybody else. Okay, you guys can be hunter. You can have hunting beds. There. All right, nobody bring home bed bugs, though. Terrible. So, let's go ahead and sleep. Let's get it daytime. And, yeah, let's finish up the little alchemy area, kind of get that tidied up, finish up this stuff, get everything functional, and then we'll kind of do a little bit of decoration. This is turning out to be way bigger, like a way longer project than I thought it was going to be. Oh, I just realized that those are not wood. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine for now. Okay. So now we need to tidy this up. And like, I'm just going to throw walls in there. I think I'm just going to throw these walls in here because it kind of makes like a barrier between us and like the outside world. So, you know, it's like, hey, we got to have walls. We got to keep everybody out. All right, so I started throwing these roofs up. There's actually some massive roof pieces all the way down here. Roof 13 degree all piece. Look at the size of these things. They're huge. I love them. So that's a corner piece, and there's those. So, but I need more clay. So I'm going to run back to my other island. I know I have like 2 clay nodes on there. I'm going to grab those. And then we need a bunch of clay because like we need roof on this. We need a roof on that. We need a roof basically over there, over here, kind of covering some of this stuff. And then we also need like a decoration because it looks a little plain right now. All right, so I got a few stacks of clay here. Nothing super crazy. But I want to go ahead and throw some roofs on here. So, you know what? Can we use these big roofs like this? This would actually be fantastic. So let's see if we stick that in there. Oh, you know what? These are going to have to go up by 1. So we actually need to raise our walls around this by 1. So I'm trying to decide what we want to do here because I could throw another wall in front of this to keep it all like the samesies, or we could just connect into what we already have. I'm thinking we kind of just connect into what we already have here. So actually, you know what? If we just grab, where's our roof at? If we grab this, do we go from up here all the way up there like that? And then bring it down? Because I mean, it'd be like one giant connected roof. You know what? Actually, let me work backwards because we know we want to have these pieces of these tiles right here. Like, oh, actually, could use those. Ooh, those actually kind of finish it off. Oh, I think I like that better, actually. You know, I actually kind of like that. I like that like beam that it puts in there, like that little wooden structure going that way. It kind of makes it seem like it's actually like gonna hold together. You know what I mean? So let's see. Can I get this? I need to get this like on here. Up. Oh. There we go. Okay. So we'll put that one there. Connect in here. Well, we're gonna have to delete that one. Okay, so there's those. Now, how do we connect into this for the regular roof? I guess that slope will connect to it. So I am officially out of wood. I'm officially out of wood. I can't even believe it. I am out of wood, which is crazy. So I'm trying to finish off this roof here, and then I need to do this roof here, this roof here. Oh my gosh. So the structure of it is here, but I need to just finish the roof, and we need to decorate it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to work on just that. So, yeah, we're going to make this happen. And when you come back, this is going to hopefully all look beautiful and amazing. But like, as you can see, the frame is here. It's just a matter of like, you know, prettying it up now. Also, actually, before we go, hold on. One other thing I want to do is I'm going to, oh, it's seabed. I actually want to place a farm like right over here. So I think what we're going to do is let's actually, oh, I don't have any wood. Oh my gosh. I got to go get wood. All right. We got to go get some stuff. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get some materials, decorate it, and then we'll do a nice little walkthrough once we're done. Because like I said, basically the whole frame is here. It's just a matter of like finishing the roof here, finishing the pillars here, putting, you know, little rope things here, decorations around, making it feel a little bit nicer than it is. So, yeah, that's gonna be the plan. All right, so after an absolutely amazing live stream, yes, we did this live. If you guys want to catch the live, you can. It's if you just go to my page, you just go live. You can watch all of my live stuff there. It's fantastic. But after an amazing live, we have decorated our new base place, and I gotta say, it looks pretty good. I feel pretty good about it. Leave your comments, be nice, but let's go ahead and let's look at Torthriga. So this is Torthriga. So here we have our docks. Main docks area, obviously main docks. There's cannons now. How cool is that? We there's cannons. Yes. Now some of this stuff I did have to buy decoration blueprints from the various people, and some of them I found along the way. But yes, let's go ahead. Let's just start from the beginning. So obviously everything is nicely decorated. We have lights, lots of lights, because when it's nighttime it gets pretty dark, but it looks pretty good at night. So we've got our little merchants in here. They're doing their little merchant thing. We can order stuff, buy stuff. We got our storage all right here. This is all storage stuff. I'm going to actually expand it out to right here. The wall coverage, I'm going to tell you right now, wall coverage is interesting. There's not a ton of stuff you can throw on the walls, but we did this, random shelves, random items on the shelves, random extra heads, and it actually looked out pretty good. I kind of ran out of stuff over here, so just don't pay attention. It's a little bear over there. But yes, it looks pretty good. We got some beautiful plants. These are actually flax. We planted the fertile soil in between those little things right there. So yeah, that's actually flax in there. That's our little sawhorse upgrade. So our workbench is right here, main workbench. And as you can see, we just kind of decorated everything. We've got a beautiful fountain. The fountains are sick. That fountain right there like made everything come together. We got, actually the fountains also came with the planters. Those were from the smugglers. So the fountains, the planters, all from the smugglers. Fantastic, worth it. We got our little shop here. This is for, you know, the tanning, the hides, all that fun stuff. Looks pretty snazzy. It's a little barren on the inside. There's a few more decoration pieces I'd like to get as far as like cabinets and stuff like that. But, you know, it is what it is for now. We kind of focused on the outside. We made this little cooking area right here. So, like I said, it was flat against the wall, and we kind of brought we brought this little jet out right here, this little thing, and we made this little faux chimney thing, which we actually did that in RuneScape Dragon Wilds too. So we kind of did something there as well, and yeah, it just tidied all together. We got our upgrades in here. We got our grindstone right here. It's looking good. I think it's looking good. Also, this piece right here, I'm going to show you this little copper piece right here. This thing is absolutely clutch. It's amazing. It is called, I want to show you what it's called, because it's not under, I thought it'd be pillars and beams. It's not. It's actually in, it's not windows and doors. Is it floors and walls? Yes, it's floors and walls. It is this thing right here. It is this cornice ceramic thing. It's supposed to be like an edge for your ceramic ceilings or tiles or whatever, but it works great as this like little thing. I don't know. It works really good. It actually looks like it's copper kind of. So it's actually really cool. But yeah, there's all of those. We got a little flower pot action there. We got a little water fountain on the walls. There's a few wall water fountains. So really fun stuff there. Some shells and some random, sounded like it was about to storm. Some shells and some random like herbs and stuff like that there. I like how this area came out. I think it looks actually really cool. And then we've got our smithing area. I decided I was trying to make this work, and I could not figure out what to do here, because we built this little jettison out with the roof, and I was like, okay, it's a really big jettison, so we put this on an altar. I was like, you know what? Let's make it a grand piece of equipment. This is the weaponsmith workshop. I mean, obviously, the weaponsmith workshop. You're gonna be doing lots of things there. So, very exciting stuff. We got our upgrades here. Now, this guy right here, I couldn't figure out how to tie in the transition from this area to this area. It was just empty. Like, there's nothing there. It looked terrible. So we put in another faux chimney right here with a smelting furnace on it. I'm not going to use the smelting furnace for anything, but we can if we need to. And it's got a faux chimney on it. So pretty fun stuff there. And then obviously our alchemy area, we got a little water fountain here. This is our alchemy area. I'm still missing a couple things. I'm missing the distiller. So I need to craft that. And then I'm also missing, I think there's something else that I'm missing somewhere. And I don't, oh, you know what? I also didn't put up a disassembly table. I never put up a wharf either. Oh my gosh. I completely forgot. I'll do that later. Okay. I'll do that later. I completely forgot about the wharf. Like, I forgot about all of that this top stuff. I put that up. I didn't put a standing torch. Wow. A standing torch would have been super useful. Yeah, I didn't put the wharf or the disassembly table, so I'll have to put those up as well. But yeah, and then here's our little interior area. This is our little house, our little hut, villa, whatever you want to call it. I didn't do anything crazy in here. All I did was throw the beds in here. And like I said, once we get like the fancier tables and like the cabinets and stuff, I'll probably go ahead and decorate in here a little bit more. But we got this little walkway over here. It's got some flower things. I put these stairs here because I was going to make a staircase going up here. But I think we'll take the stairs out. We'll probably put like a bench in there once we get some better seating options, because I have like the log, and yeah, I don't have a lot of seating options. So once we get better ones of those, we will. I burnt through like all of my gold buying decorations, so I don't have a lot of gold left. But yeah, there's that area. And then going out this way, because we had to decorate this side too. This wall's still a little bit plain, but as you can see, we did this. It looks all right. It looks nice. It looks fancy. It's cool. So yeah, there's my little base thing. Oh, also, we can't forget about the farm. Yeah, we got the farm over here. So put the farm tiles in, and then we put these the wooden fence posts up, because I feel like the wooden rope ones work with the farming area, you know? So here's a little here's our little farm area. I think it looks nice. It works. We got stairs going down over here in case we need to go do beach things. But yeah, there it is. I'm missing two. Just don't pay attention to those. So yeah, there it is. I think it looks pretty good. I like it. Leave a comment. Let me know. What do you guys think? I had an absolute blast building this. It took a little bit longer. It took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. I'm going to be real. I need to get this wharf in here. So I think the wharf, we're going to put it like right. We'll put the wharf right there. I think that works. And then the disassembly table, that actually would fit in here perfectly somewhere. Oh, it's going to go right here. It's going to go right there. And then I'm going to forget about it. And I'm going to be like, where's the disassembly table? It's right there. So, yeah, there you go. Leave a comment. Let me know. What do you guys think? I like it. I think it came out pretty decent. But, yeah, leave your comments. Let me know what you think. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.